sports culture it's very rooted. This is the only place that I think it really truly represents its people. Ababoy! That's it.
Thank you for holding off on cup checking me today.
Yeah, of course.
You would have gotten me pretty good. I wouldn't have been expecting it. On today's episode of Shakas Swings, we've got KHON sports anchor Alan Hoshida joining me today at beautiful Royal Hawaiian Golf Course. His dad Mike is also joining us, so it's going to be a lot of fun watching them battle it out on the course. Stoked you're joining us today on Shakas Swings. All right, I am playing golf with my good friend Alan Hoshida. What is up, my man?
What's up? Thanks for having me.
Dude, of course. Glad we put this together.
Yeah.
We're about 9 holes in to great round here at Royal Hawaiian Golf Club over in Kailua. I thought I was going to be playing with you. I didn't know we were going to be in the middle of a fierce competition between you and your dad, Mike.
I dragged my dad around, so yeah, it's been a good time so far. The views are spectacular as always out here, and golf's been decent.
I mean, what's the status of the match right now? It's pretty close.
It's pretty close. I believe I'm 1 down.
Okay.
I'm pillow fighting a little bit. Had a few doubles on the front to give the round away, but we're gonna survive.
If you've never played Royal Hawaiian before, you can find doubles here anywhere you look.
Real quick.
Real quick. They're here for the taking.
Yeah. So if you like doubles, Royal Hawaiian.
Oh my goodness. What are you eating at the turn?
I'm eating
Yeah.
a little ham sandwich.
Love it.
Didn't really have a lot of breakfast today, so we're a little power
Just dialed from the get this morning.
Yeah, very dialed.
You can play a little bit. Up until my last episode with Ikaika Woosley, I think you're the first guest to break 90.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Well, let's hope that keeps happening.
Well, yeah, I guess we're only about halfway in. Prayerfully, we're going to break 90,
Yes,
but I think you're well on your way.
Yeah, we're gonna hope.
What's your handicap these days?
It's a 9.6, I think, at the moment.
9.6.
Yeah, 9.6. Yeah.
Okay. And
we're trying to get it down because we have goals, but I think it's always good to have goals.
Definitely. Goal right here for me is knock this thing on in 2 on a par 5. Let's get after it. Ooh. When you are not gracing our TVs on Channel 2, letting us know what's going on with sports, people may not know that you also have a golf podcast.
I do. Trades and blades, baby.
Trades and Blades.
Yeah.
The status of the match is turning.
I just got a big break. Oh no.
We keep getting shut down. Our golf cart
We're on
doesn't think that we can handle driving like adults.
We're on training wheels.
Which, for the most part, I should be.
Yeah, true.
Poopy swing. What's your career low round on the golf course?
78. That's my career low.
Love it.
Never gone lower than that. And in Hawaii, I shot a 79.
Dude. Nice shot, Uncle.
Good shot.
Very nice.
Good thing that was 4-4. Yeah, those are my two.
79.
79 and 78.
How many birdies that day? Do you remember?
I do not remember. I think I probably had a couple though. That's usually need at least 2 for me to get to right around there. That's the career low.
What kind of clubs are you using these days?
I use Mizuno. Let's see. The JPX 291s. I should know that, but I didn't.
That's okay.
JPX 291s. I actually just got them just about a year ago. A year or so ago.
I see the TaylorMade wedges. Those are nice.
I have a mixed bag. Mizuno irons, TaylorMade wedges, and woods or metals these days, as they call them. And then I have a local putter. Yeah.
Did you go to Roger Dunn for those?
No, I went to Aloha Golf.
Ooh.
Back.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah. Well, actually, I should take that back. The irons I got from Roger Dunn. See, I'm spreading out my local support for
I love
stores,
it.
and then I went to Aloha Golf for the metals.
Right on.
Yeah.
Sick, man.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we got that on tape. Playing with your dad today. Does your brother play as well?
Yep. I have 3 brothers.
No way.
Yes, 3. There's 4 of us. 4 of you guys?
There's 3 boys, 2 girls in my family.
Well, 5.
Yeah.
So you got one up on us.
But the boys, it's always us 3 and my dad, so we always have a foursome.
That's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
My brother Thomas plays, and he's better than I am. And so my dad and I would probably... Actually, we all 3 haven't played together in a little bit just because of where everyone lives. But when we do get home or we're all around, we get to play, and that's a good time.
Oh, I don't know about you, but for me, those are my most favorite rounds.
Yeah.
We always have a best ball game between us 4, and right now, I think Tanner and my dad square off, and Tanner's a PGA pro.
Okay.
And then me and the baby Tucker, we take those guys on. So it ends up being pretty competitive, but just like you guys' round today.
Yeah. That's the most fun too. You're right. Like going out with your family, and those are the best memories. And it's 4 hours of kind of uninterrupted family time, right? Like where everything else kind of in the world can interrupt things, whether you're at home or whatever, and you have a TV and you're watching sports, whatever. There's still that something on. But when you're out on the golf course, it's 4 hours, sometimes 5, sometimes 6.
Yeah.
Just you and family bonding and memories. And
bonding sometimes includes trash talking too, though, doesn't it?
Always includes trash talking. If you're not trash talking, you're not doing something right.
Me and my brother about squared off the last time we played. It just that's the way it goes.
Yeah, that's
gets heated.
Yeah, brothers do that. You might be on the street over there. No, you really might be. Okay.
Shout out to the road. How long have you been with KHON now?
Over 2 years. We're about 2 years and a few months in. So, yeah, it's been a good time.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks. Came over May of the pandemic. Perfect time to move to Hawaii.
Perfect time.
Really the perfect time to move anywhere. Right now.
I'll tell you what, there was never a better time in terms of traffic than during COVID.
That's true. Once you got here, it was okay, but the facilitating the whole ordeal kind of, it wasn't super smooth.
Man. And you and your wife, you have a little baby girl now, right?
Yeah, Cameron. She just turned 1 on September 30th.
Oh, that's awesome.
We had a big party, one groovy baby. So that was great. And it's just being a dad is kind of a trip because you don't really think about all of a sudden going from, even when you're married, it's just you and your wife or you and your partner or whoever it may be. Then you bring a child in and everything suddenly revolves around the child, right? It has
totally.
To. So it was quite the change in the last year, but it's a very rewarding experience.
Total life shift of what am I going to do this weekend to how do we create memories?
Yeah, exactly. And once 7 o'clock hits, there's no staying out past 7.
That's it, man.
Yeah, that's it. There's no late nights, and it's just a wholly different thing. You kind of make fun of, or I don't know, make fun of is the right word, but you don't understand other people have kids, and you're like, oh, why are they going home so early and things like that. And then you have one, you're like, oh, okay, now this all makes sense. Yeah,
man. So is bedtime for you around 8:30?
Yeah, when I'm not at work, it's right around 8:30.
Wow.
Yeah, we put the baby to bed, and then wife and I hang out, watch a couple shows, and then
there you go.
That's it.
Wow.
But you don't get any more sleep because Cameron likes to wake up at 5:30.
Love it.
So it's not like you get to go to sleep and wake up at 8 or something. She's an early riser.
That's awesome. I got to meet her sometime.
Yeah, we've got to bring her around.
That one will work.
Oh, no.
Good swing. You were doing new stuff back in Cali before, weren't you?
Yeah, well, so my journey took me from the Bay Area. I was doing behind-the-scenes producing type stuff.
Okay.
And then I went to Humboldt, California for 1 year, and then I was in Eastern Washington for 4.5 years.
That's right.
So I was in Eastern Washington doing the same stuff, sports, in the Tri-Cities, Washington. Shout out to the Tri.
Shout out to the Tri.
Yeah, and then now I've been here for 2.5.
Nice, man. What's been like one of your biggest takeaways with the local Hawaii sports and just regular media? Because it's a totally different landscape out here.
Well, the media is super laid back. You know, I think it's partly because of the time zone difference and just the aloha that everyone has. There's, there's obviously the competition side of things, and you want to be the first and stuff like that. But there's a lot more camaraderie.
That we're in this together.
Yeah, than it is other things. And then as far as the sports and stuff like that, it's just such a proud state.
For sure.
And every place is proud. In the Tri-Cities, it was like this in high school football because that's all they had.
Yeah.
Here it's different because it feels like it's more of the fabric and it's more of the culture of who Hawaii is.
It's the first question everyone asks is, "Hey, what high school did you go?"
Yeah. Yeah, that exactly.
Yeah. They didn't ask that growing up in Chicago.
No, and usually, if you ask what school you went to in California, it's usually what college you went to.
Yeah, or similarly, like what town did you go, or like were you born and raised?
Yeah.
Then you just assumed you went to that high school.
Yeah. But it's not always the case there, and I think that's also just because of how many kids commute across the island to go to different ILH schools or stuff like that. Right? There's kids on opposite ends of the island that go to, ILH private schools.
Totally. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think that's just the sports culture it's very rooted, and it's a very, I don't know even how to kind of describe it, because there's other places that are very proud of their sports, but this is the only place that I think it really truly represents its people in a lot of ways.
I like that.
Yeah.
I hope that this represents some portion of people out here. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not. All right, Alan.
Okay.
Reached the point of the show. Do some quick fire questions for you.
All right.
I know you're not from here, but chicken katsu or loco moco?
Chicken katsu.
And where's the spot?
That's even better. Well, dang. I just go to Foodland, really, because that's where I go across the street. That's where I go across the street.
That's actually a good question for the next one. Spam musubi or poke bowl?
Oh, poke.
Poke.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I think you're the first guest to say poke bowl instead of
probably because I'm
musubi.
not originally from here.
I mean, I would say musubi as well. Maybe that's the secret. Let's see here. Favorite golf club in the bag right now?
My putter, because it's brand new, has a lot of meaning on it, has the islands in the back crevice, has Golden Gate Bridge to represent home, has my daughter's birth date, and it has my last name in kanji. So that's got a lot.
That's cool.
Yeah.
If you were to put together a dream sportscast team to be a part of, past, present, or future, that you would be a member of, could be ESPN guys. Who would be like the anchor alongside of you? Like let's do three. Who would be like your top 3 ESPN sports anchor guys?
Oh, that's a great question. These are very not rapid fire for me.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay. I think Dan Patrick's very good.
Dan's up there.
Rich Eisen's very good. I mean, those are pretty typical ones. Ernie Johnson would be good. Those would all be hosts. But being on that NBA set would be, inside the NBA would be a blast to just kind of see what those guys do, and then
talk with Shaq and Barkley. I think Stuart Scott's in mine.
Stuart Scott, he's good. So when I went to South Carolina for a convention, awards convention type thing, Ernie Johnson and Scott Van Pelt were both there, and Scott and I were in this elevator together. How tall is he? He's super tall. He's like 6'4", 6'5".
Okay.
Yeah. So that was a good question.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Favorite golf memories so far?
Well, I have to throw my guy Ahmed Fareed in there. He's one of my mentors. Taught me a lot in this industry, gave me a lot of good advice, and besides being a good friend, that would be a really good one.
Shout out to Ahmad.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So what was the next one?
That one's you. That one's me.
Okay.
Golf. This is cart golf to its finest. The next question was favorite golf memory so far.
This actually was recent. at Pro Country Club, I took my wife out for her first 18 on a large course, and I
Nice.
had a hole in one.
No way.
On what's the hole after the bendy one?
5? 5, yeah.
Hole in one there.
Dude, congrats.
Yeah, so that was my
I've
favorite
yet to
golf.
get my first one. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was my second.
Wow.
But that was my favorite golf memory so far because it was her first one and she was pretty stoked about it.
Love it.
Yeah.
All-time favorite movie?
Singing in the Rain.
Really?
Yeah, without a doubt. Singing in the Rain.
Interesting. I didn't peg you for a musical guy.
No, I grew up doing musicals, musical
Wow.
theater since I was 6. And if I didn't say Singing in the Rain, I'd have the people who knew me the best say I was lying. So that would be my favorite.
All right. Well, in the same vein, what's your all-time favorite musical?
All-time favorite musical. Wicked's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Aida's very good. Hamilton's very good. Hamilton's coming in December. I'm going to be watching that. Those are good. I haven't seen Hamilton live, and I usually, if I haven't seen it live, it can't get on the list yet.
Childhood crush.
Oh, childhood crush.
Mm-hmm.
How childhood?
Middle school.
Middle school? Oh, this girl named Yolanda Esquivel.
Yolanda Esquivel. Was she anything we would know?
No, she's just a girl that just at my middle school. What do you mean?
We'll do a celebrity crush.
Oh, celebrity crush.
I like it.
Oh, sorry.
Shout out to Yolanda.
No, let's not do that. Let's take that out. Okay, so my earliest crush is probably Jasmine, baby.
Dude, can't go wrong with Jasmine.
Jasmine was probably the first crush, had to be.
That is awesome. What's your favorite golf course on the island?
My favorite golf course on the island. I really like the Palmer course up at Turtle Bay.
Mm-hmm.
And Epa Beach, are very good. And here we're at Royal Hawaiian. For strictly views, you got to go here.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Last day on Earth. You get 3 meals. Price is not an object. What are the 3 meals you're eating?
It's really I'm not even going to pick something super expensive. I have to have sushi, but I'm going to get the best sushi you can get.
Okay. For breakfast, what's your breakfast?
Okay, so I'll do sushi for lunch.
Okay.
I would have pizza probably still for dinner.
Okay.
I just would get fucking I would
you're
probably
good.
get New York pizza or something like that.
Okay.
And then breakfast, I probably would go, Yokons in Japan, they have these awesome breakfast setups, and I probably would have one of those breakfasts when it was my last meal.
So what's in it?
It's got miso soup, it's got egg, it's got a piece of salmon, it's got everything, and tea. It's it's awesome.
Just get you right in the morning.
Yeah, of course.
I love it.
That would be it.
Awesome, man. Shot. Oh, all right, Alan. I know this is the last thing we're going to talk about in the middle of an epic match with you and your dad right now.
I just lost it.
Oh no. Been an absolute pleasure playing with you guys and watching you guys battle it out, man. Playing some good golf.
Hey, it's been fun. It's been fun, especially back nine's a little bit better.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You tighten the screws a little bit, but one of our favorite questions to ask the guests on the show is, what is the one of the times you've laughed the hardest? One of the hardest times you've ever laughed in your life?
So I've been thinking about this because I wanted to get into something good.
Okay.
I don't know, for whatever reason, mindset, whatever, you don't remember the really good times. I do remember laughing a lot with my high school buddies, but it was always revolved around someone getting cup checked.
Okay.
So it was a thing in high school where that was our thing to do, and we really enjoyed doing that, and it was...
For those who've never heard of what a cup check is, why don't you describe it to them?
It's when you hit a young man in their groin. It's super nice of them to do. So that is what... And usually we would do it at badly timed things where, they're talking to a girl or something like that, and you come up and then everyone laughed at your expense. So that was the immature. I don't highly recommend those things.
Thank you for holding off on cup checking me today.
Yeah, of course.
You would have gotten me pretty good.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have been expecting it.
No, I would never do it to those not expecting it. But all our high school buddies know to be on alert at all times.
Oh, of course.
Still now to this day.
That's awesome. Bro, thank you again for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
We gotta
had
do
a
it
good
again.
time. Of course. Anytime. It was great. And can't get better than this, man.
That's right. We'll see you guys next time on Shakas and Swings. Aloha.
Aloha.